Section 1 Football Media Day. I've been waiting for these guys to come around the corner and sit down at my table. It is Somers, the Tuskers, the back-to-back-to-back state champions. Coaches, like hearing that? You like hearing those words?
Yeah, of course. Of course we do. But, every year's a new year for us, and we like to get back to the basics and try to live in the moment. But, yeah, obviously it's an awesome thing to hear.
You have, there's so much like celebration, pageantry that goes on with winning a state title. Has there been any part of it, like in the third year, where kind of people are like, you won again? Like, what is it, or is the expectation still high?
The expectation's still definitely high, and I think that's a great place to be, right? You don't want to be somewhere where the expectations are low. So we embrace that, and it shows in our work ethic. These kids have done a tremendous job of handling that pressure and the expectations by doing the little things right. We had a great summer, great attendance at camps and workouts, and we're ready to go.
Two separate people sent me a screenshot of the Lohud article where it mentioned you had 124 kids in camp, and they were like, what is going on at Somers that this many kids want to play football? What is the answer to that?
The answer is the relationship between the varsity program, JV freshman, and the youth program. It's something my dad started a long time ago, and when he did, I feel he was a little bit ahead of his time in this area, and being an assistant at the time and coming to a lot of the things he was doing and trying to advance that, the relationship is very strong. They start 2 weeks before we do, and a lot of our varsity guys go down to their practices. We have 5 or 6 guys assigned to each team. So, when these kids come to our games on a Friday night, it's not just another game to them. It's people that are impacting them that they want to cheer for. It's a real Friday Night Lights feel, and it's definitely paying off, and we're very lucky to have the town that we do.
We can have a whole session talking about your first game. You open against Iona Prep, but really what I look at is it's Iona Prep, Rye, Yorktown, Mayapack in the month of September. Was that by design, and how much do you kind of embrace that schedule?
It's definitely not by design. When we scheduled Iona, the only thing that I knew is that our crossovers were going to be week 1 and 4. Other than that, I did not know how it was going to shake out. And Rye and Yorktown both being on the road, and Iona and Albany is obviously not ideal. But I don't really think we're in a position to complain about anything. So we're taking it in stride, and it is what it is, and we'll be prepared.
Tell me who you brought here tonight.
So we have Nate Mitchell here, who unfortunately sustained a leg injury last year. Would have been a huge part of what we did, and is ready to rock for this year. Is going to be playing running back. We have Brett Kennedy, who obviously has done some great things over the years, a tight end linebacker. Nate and Brett are both captains. Dean Palazzolo, who's a newcomer on our team. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's another captain, obviously a huge part of what we do, receiver, returner, athlete. We have R.J. Peterson, 2-year starter at tackle, getting some nice Division I looks, and we're really excited for the year that he's having. And then we have junior Hudson Ruby, who just newly got voted captain, gave us a lot of great reps last year, and will be a 2-year starter.
He's a junior captain. That's awesome. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's pass it down. How do you feel right now coming to camp? First, physically, how do you feel, but how emotionally do you feel that you're back playing football?
Yeah, it feels good to finally be back after a year of being hurt and rehab and everything, and I'm just excited to be able to play again and give it my all.
When you stepped on the field the first time, and when were you back, and what was that feeling like?
Yeah, I was able to practice on Saturday, my first time officially back after I got hurt in July last year, and it felt like really good because it's not being able to play for a full year for my favorite sport and the thing I love most. It's like hard to do, and to know that I worked this hard and now I'm back, it feels great.
And now you're back, and they're throwing the team right into the gauntlet with Iona Prep week 0. Is it too much being made about this game? I mean, someone's game of the century, game of the decade, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, how are the players approaching this coming up next weekend?
We're all really excited. They're a great team. They send guys all over the country, everywhere. But we're all excited. And we all prepare. And we're going to be ready for them.
Pass it down. State championship's a big game too. So I don't know. You guys have all played in these big games before. Is this just another game? And how do you approach Iona Prep?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely it's a huge game, obviously, and they're a great team, but, I think we're used to being in big moments, playing in the section championships, state championships. So I think it's just we're all ready for these big moments, so that it's going to be another one in week 0 against Iona Prep.
You've won 3 state championships in a row with 3 different quarterbacks. So who takes over a quarterback this year?
Tristan Iglesias. So, he's a junior. So far, he looks really good, and I think he'll definitely be ready by week 0, and I think he's going to show everyone how good he is.
That's obviously Miguel's younger brother. How is he different? How is he, better? Is he, obviously, Miguel went into the fire last year and was fantastic from the first snap. But tell me about where Tristan's different.
They have a lot of similar traits, but they're also very different. I think one thing about Tristan is I feel like he's always he's a very poised and calm quarterback, and I think he's a good leader as well. And I think that's something that Miguel also had. But then also he brings kind of dual threat to the offense. He's able to throw the ball and run the ball, which is huge for us.
Just throw the ball that guy. That's what you should do, right? Throw the ball that guy and yourself as well.
Yeah.
Pass down to Dean. Dean, you've been around now fourth varsity season, but third year is basically a starter and the main guy in this team. I mean, just how different do you feel coming into this camp compared to the last 2 years?
I mean, it definitely feels different now that we're seniors, and we've seen the program grow throughout the years and the culture. We've pretty much had the same culture. Everybody's close. We all hang out, and yeah.
How is there any new wrinkles, or I don't give away too many stuff, but is there any things they're going to do differently with you to try and get you the ball, the football early on in the season?
Not really.
Good answer. He's texting the table. Don't say anything. But just how do you build off what you've done? I mean, what you've done the last 2 seasons has been pretty incredible, and you have a whole year left.
I mean, we have a new team, so we're trying to figure out everybody else's positions, and special teams is big for us. We really practice special teams a lot, so special teams is where I can impact the game a lot. So,
is there any other positions other than quarterback that's you're looking to figure out who's going to be there? I mean, Tristan's going to be there, but just get some experience for guys that you need to fill in.
Strong safety, I would say. Cornerback, we have a younger secondary, so we're trying to figure out corners and strongs, but Jackson Whipple is big for us and strong safety. But
absolutely. Dean, pass it on up. Coach talked about you and the attention you're getting from the from colleges,
Yes, sir.
and just tell about yourself as a player and some of the things you offer as a recruit, but also as a Somers lineman.
Well, I think I've got good footwork for my size, right? Playing at tackle, you have to be quick on your feet, and I think I possess that. Also, my first strike, I think, is pretty good as well. So.
How was the unit as a whole? Because I think I remember last year, Coach gave me some numbers about the number of different players who saw time in the offensive line, and it was the reason he felt was a big reason for success was just the depth of the offensive line, which nobody has. So tell me about this year's unit.
We've got a lot of depth, but our younger guys just need that little bit of tweaking, right? They're not there yet, but they will be by week 0.
So week 0, you're going to line up, and the dudes in front of you are going to be huge. How much do you kind of savor the opportunity to go against a team like Iona Prep in that sense?
This is definitely a huge opportunity for me, especially with recruiting and whatnot. This will get a lot of eyes on me and whatnot, so I'm really going to try and take advantage of it as much as I can.
Absolutely. Pass over to Hudson. Junior captain in this program is pretty special. So tell me, what you bring as a player and the reason we got voted.
First off, it's an absolute honor being chosen captain by my peers, by my teammates. As a captain, I just want my teammates to know that I'm going to bring the juice, I'm going to bring the energy every practice, every game. I'm going to just try to get better week by week, day by day.
And you've been around this program last couple of years, so just tell me what you've learned and what it takes to kind of win in the Dome like you guys have been able to do.
Just being resilient, knowing how to take a hit and just keep going is huge. I was not a very big guy, tall, but again, just being resilient.
I think there's the natural belief that maybe Somers will have to take a little bit of a step back, right, from the last couple of years. Is that going to happen, and how do you make sure it doesn't happen?
Absolutely not. We got some guys returning. We got some new guys coming in, and we're going to make sure that we mold them into the community and into this culture, and they will be ready.
Nobody doing better in high school football in New York State than Somers is right now. So congratulations, guys. Coach DeMatteo, good luck this season, and good luck. I'll see you next weekend in Albany.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, we're doing those games.
You got it, right?
Yeah, sure. Good. Yeah. People have to pay.